So I came home from work today and I was getting I had like a bunch of blankets in the back of my car to bring into my apartment, and it took me a little while, and when I got up to the door, this lady was standing there, and this lady that she always talks to everybody, and she always knows what's going on, and she watches out her window when people come home, to see who's coming home and stuff. And so she's like, hi, remember I helped you with your couch? And I'm like, yes, thank you. And she's like, well, I'm not supposed to ask, but can you take me to get cigarettes? And I'm like, up to the gas station? And she's like, yes. And I'm like, alright, sure. She ends up wanting to go to the liquor store instead of the gas station. So she's not a crackhead, as previously thought. She's an alcoholic. Well, I guess alcohol is better than crack, but so I bring her down there and I bring her back, and then she's like, come up to my apartment and I'll give you my number and you can give me your number. And I'm like, okay, whatever. But so now she's stalking me. She called me once, and then she came down and knocked on my door, but I didn't answer. I pretended like I wasn't home. And then she went back upstairs and she called me again, and then she paged me on my cell phone. I'm just like, did you finish your beer that fast? She's about a 40, and I guess it's been like an hour. Yikes. But, so yes, I have a alcoholic 55-year-old woman stalker. It's exciting, really. You should all get one. The other day I had a couple of visitors from the Church of Latter-day Saints. And so I went out to throw my trash in the dumpster, and I'm walking back to my door, and all of a sudden behind me I hear, hey! And I'm just kind of ignore it. I always ignore people who yell hey at me. So I keep walking, and I hear, hey! I'm just like, I'm gonna keep walking. I don't even want to know who's behind me. So all of a sudden I hear, hey, excuse me. And I'm thinking, okay, well, at least they have manners, so I'll turn around and see who it is. So I turn around. Yes, two boys with white shirts, black ties, black slacks, backpacks. And I'm going, oh great, Mormons. So they start talking to me, and I didn't grow up with religion. I was never baptized. I was never taught about it. I went to church only on holidays with my grandparents. I really don't know much about any of it, really. I don't really care to. And they're saying, well, we need to hold morals and values in this lifetime so that when we get to our next life, after we pass away and we go to our afterlife, we want to be happy, and we want to make sure that it's going to be a good place for us to be. And I'm thinking, okay, well, why would I be completely unhappy here, with all these morals? Obviously I have morals, but not to that extent. And why would I live my life unhappy here in order to have happiness somewhere that I don't even know if it exists? I mean, they say they know, they say they've gotten signs, but I'm not going to save my happiness for a sign. I'm just going to go ahead and do what I want to do now. At least I'm having fun now. If I get fucked over, in my afterlife. You could follow all your morals and values, not experience anything, not be happy in this life, and then what if you get to the afterlife and it's not even a happy place? What if, that would suck. What if you couldn't, you had to maintain your values and your morals there, and you never got to do anything new because you were just following the word of the Lord. So yes, so I was humoring them, and they asked me if my roommate was home, and she was, and she is a religious. So she comes down there, and they started having a debate about the Bible versus the Book of Mormon. And what I decided was religious people kind of in general, like really religious people who put their faith out there and try and recruit people and try and, you know, tell you the stories, they kind of, I don't know, they kind of amuse me, and kind of not at the same time, but I thought it would be kind of funny if I read the Book of Mormon, and then whenever anyone tried to have a religious, you know, conversation with me, I could just like throw in that, freak them out. So I asked them for one of the books, and that made them happy. They thought I was interested. They asked me to go to church the next day, but I had to work. So I have the book, and I'm planning on reading it. It would be hilarious, I do think. So, alrighty. Bye-bye.